Oh, guys, just waiting for people to come in. I don't know where everyone is. Hi, King Dale Clark. How you doing, mate? Just wait for a few more people to come in, and then we'll go on discussion about is mostly insects died or dead, or is he alive? I hope he's alive. But what Gypsy Orders to UK again is trying to raise money for certain things, for funerals and stuff, when it should go direct to the family. Yeah, I'm good. King Dale Clark, thanks, mate. Seven people in. Please do subscribe and share, and also like, please. I know he won't. King Dale Clark is an idiot. I know he does. Twin flames, how do we know this? This is the whole point. I'm not too sure, because I've researched and there's nothing around. A few other people have as well. Unless we get concrete proof. Twin flames, you could say I'm his partner, but you don't know this. I don't know this. What's your surname then? What's mostly insect's surname? I know it's Lee, but what's his surname? Gypsy apparently asked a YouTuber named Pink Rose for over $1,000 over a year ago, and unfortunately, apparently she hasn't seen since. She was a great lady, but dare I say. Yeah, that's the problem, King Date Clark. It's it's a shame that he has to do this to people. And Pink Rose was vulnerable. He only seems to do it with vulnerable people. Twin flames. The problem I'm having is there's no other sort of evidence to lay down. People make up names and everything else. Just won't pay it back. Obviously, he never does. No, I know he doesn't. King Dale Clark, he's an absolute idiot. He seems to take and get away with it. I've clipped a few of his videos, so I'm going to send it. I'll probably send it to the police, because he can't get away from this. The only problem I got with this guy, I worked with him once. I haven't seen him since. I only see him on lives and all the spout he called. He's just I don't know what's wrong with him. He's got mental illness, obviously, but he wants that money for his family, Yeah, where twin flames. If it is true, I'm so sorry, but I still, unless I see it myself, no one's ever said anything like Marty Blackburn. Marty Blackburn hasn't said anything. No one, This is what I need the proof. I'm hoping he isn't, because I got on with him. And Mrs. Insect, you know, she's really good. Yeah, so I've just banned Vincent Vega. He's spreading some hate. I think he's a gypsy fan, I would have thought. You know, there's not a lot of support for gypsy, especially not now. Yeah, gypsy's got issues, no question about it. He needs to get a life. He's 31, I believe, and a father, and does this. Yeah, I know. Kingdale Clark, you know, you would do it the proper way, wouldn't you? You wouldn't go on YouTube and spout lies, you know. Miss Emma, unless we get full details, I can't really say anything. Yeah, twin flames. We don't know this, do we? Because I know. I spoke to Miss Insects quite a lot a couple of years ago, so I can't really say much more unless there's concrete proof. Gypsy Auditor UK seems to be trying to get a lot of people to give him money for him and his children. You know, he doesn't want to work. He never does. You know, he says he's a father. He's 31. People who are 40, in their 40s, are old. You know, the bloke's not right, is he? He wanted a fight, and then he hasn't, and then he backs out and then runs off. You know, so the amount of lies Gypsy Auditor UK has spelt over the 3 years, you know, or 2 years, you know. I started 3 years ago, but um, Gypsy started 2 years ago, and he's still rubbish. Right. You're right, Ash. Auditor UK. Welcome on, bud. So what do you think, Auditor UK? You know, it's Bear Britain's Auditor. You all right, BBA? How you doing, friend? Blimey. I haven't seen you in a while. If you support Bear Britain Audits, go over and sub. He's a really good guy. Welcome in, Miss Emma, anyway. But BBA, what do you know on this subject? You're like me, bro, aren't you? You just, you know, you're a dog with a bone as well, and you need the information that's correct, you know, not people trying to make money out of someone else's loss, if that's true. So yeah, it's a shame. Oh, about sorry, mate, about mostly insects dying, or apparently, but there's no absolute proof. There's, you know, it's there, sort of thing. I'm going to go. Twin flames. You know, if it's true, I apologise, but if it's not, you know, what can I say? Why would you change your name from Twin Flames to Miss Insects? You know, this is the problem with YouTube. People seem to pretend there's someone else and they're not. You know, it's there's a lot of lies going around, and you know, we need to get to the bottom of it. Because don't forget, we're talking about real people. You know, if it, you know, mostly insects did have an illness, you know, a mental illness. He had problems, addictions, and everything else. You know, we've all been there. You know, I especially, I've got PTSD. I'm a recovering alcoholic. Yeah, I've lost a lot of things in my life, but I never lie about it. You know, I've been a carer to my partner for 10 years now. She's got mental illness or mental health, and you know, but we get by, you know, without lying lying online and lying about this. You know, that's the problem. Either Gypsy needs the help, or he's just too much of a mug. You know. I say I believe it as optical, wouldn't go public if it wasn't. Rest in peace, Mosey. But what I will say is a lot of fake people making out they cared about him when most just attacked him and made up lies. Yeah, I know, BBA. You know, maybe optical's worried about money. I don't know. Again, I really, really can't say a lot more than I can. You know, like about on the subject because you know, Gypsy's lied a lot. Optical Turkey's lied a lot. They're real people behind a screen, you know, behind their camera. It's not still no proof. Thanks, Miss Pegasus. You know, it's you know, it's anyway. Sorry if my partner's on here as well, so she's under my name, but she can't change to another name for for about another 10 days or whatever it is. So if you say Pegasus UK, that's my partner. But yeah, like I was saying, BBA, you know what I say. You know, it's unless you get the evidence, everyone needs evidence. I know they did BBA, definitely. You know, I saw a lot of attacks online and everything about it. People saying this, people saying that. Yeah, it's horrible, and this is why I don't go live too often. Because I know how people act, I know how people behave. I've done it myself when I hear, you know, back in the day when I was starting out, you hear gossip, you believe it, and then it's not true, and then you feel like an idiot. You know, it's one of them. But yeah, but I haven't seen you for a while, BBA. Anyway, taking a break, mate, or you just had enough of the drama on here. Yeah, but twin flames, I could say my dad died, but he's not. You know, he's sitting in, you know, a flat, you know, like in a house or a bungalow or whatever. You know, anyone can say someone's dead. People still say Elvis Presley's alive, you know, but he's famous, you know. Yeah, I am BBA, to be honest, mate. Yeah, yeah, that's why I've stayed away from it a bit. But it's nice to see you in here, mate. I really appreciate it. You know, it's things have to be sorted out in this game. You know, like in this community, people have to behave. People have to tell the truth. People have to, you know, be adults. You know, people slag each other off, but until they face them, they're shivering. You know, and I'd love to bump into Gypsy all the UK down the road. I really, really would. You know, I mean, that would make my day. It really would. But that's the problem. But anyway, I'm not slagging any guys off in here. I'm really pleased you lot have come in. I know there's only 10. I don't do a lot of this. Um, I've teamed up with Forward to UK. He's a good man. If anyone needs, you know, go and sub to him if you haven't already, or give him a like and share his content. It's pretty good. Pretty good stuff. You know, he's changing it. And you know, he's changing the way people should do stuff. It's yeah. So go and subscribe to Fraudster UK. Auditing the funeral would be sick of Gypsy to do. Fraudster, there might not even be a funeral. We don't know what's going on. We really don't, Fraudster. You know, until there is, he probably would. He's already filmed a school, like a kids' playground, hasn't he? And bullied this woman out of a park. You know, I mean, who does that? You know, really, a woman who can't speak any English, she's got no phone on her, and she's sitting there in the sun enjoying it. Probably lost a family member, and she just goes there to, you know, to sort of do a memory sort of thing. You know, I've done it before. Doesn't make me a paedophile though, does it? You know, if she was filming kids, then yeah, if she ain't got any kids in the park, that's wrong. But Gypsy Auditor UK is becoming an absolute idiot. You know, is he a paedophile? Who knows?
I think he is.
He's got 5 kids. You know, he's never there around his kids. You don't see if he when he is there. It's quite it's quite sick. Miss Emma, you know, anyone can put anything online. Optical hasn't. I know he's had some issues with drinking and stuff, but I, you know, he hasn't done a live about it. You know, a proper live with any proof. You know, there's nothing there to prove anything. You know, he might have just decided, mostly in sex, mostly probably said, I don't want to do this anymore. You know, and decided not to. So he's dead from YouTube, but he's not dead in the real world. Do you know what I mean? You know, I'd love to. I might share a Gypsy Auditor UK link about if anyone hasn't seen it in regards to bullying that lady. I believe I should, if it's still on there. If he ain't deleted it. Oh no, it's still there. So if you bear with me. Don't like clicking on his name because it gives him views. So if you bear with me, if you haven't seen it already, guys, I'll share it with you now. Have a look at it and see what you think. You know, that's all I can say. Twin flames, you've got to understand, you know, once you were Mrs. Insects and now you're not, and now you're twin flames. I don't get it. Anyone who hasn't seen this link on Gypsy Auditor UK, watch it and see what you think, and then give him a bad comment, because I think he was a right bully there. You know, there was other little kids running around. He's showing it, you know. Well done, BB-8. This is my thoughts, mate. You know, if you're crying and you're upset about certain things, you know, why are you on YouTube for one? Why are you commenting on someone you don't really know? I mean, I've spoken to you a few times a couple of years ago, but no one changes their name. You know, Twin Flames to Mrs. Insects. You know, it's a bit weird. Thanks, Miss Emma. Thanks for coming on. Please like if you can. It's free. I'm not having a go at you. You can probably understand where I'm coming from, like a lot of people do. It's just that we need to get to the bottom of this. If Gypsy Auditor UK wants to come on and have a discussion, if he's depends if he's wearing knickers or pants. It's up to him, isn't it? Really, you know, he's not brave enough. Me and Ash knew this, you know. You know, we're all sick of this. We need the facts, you know. And why would you know, Gypsy Auditor UK don't, you know, ask for money to go fund me when he doesn't even know the family? That's what I don't get. Take care, Miss Emma. You know, but this is the, you know, where can you cross the line? You know, I think gypsies crossed the line in a big way. You know, put a 1 if you support Gypsy Auditor UK, or put a 2 if you don't. You know, I want to see 1 from Frauditor. There's 15 in, so let's see. Let's see how many 1s we have and 2s. 1 if you don't like Gypsy Auditor UK, or 2 if you do. Frauditor's done Gypsy on 1, and Frauditor UK 2. What's that mean? Can't. Hang on. Right, hang on a minute. Kingdale Clark. I can't remember how many auditors and people in general. This Danny. No, it's Ayres. Kingdale Clark. I won't call him Gypsy because, as you said, he isn't a Gypsy. Has backed out of a fight from. If you can't fight fine, but don't. Yeah, Gypsy Auditor UK is not a traveller or a gypsy. That's a fact. You know, he did back out of the fight. I knew he would from day one. He wouldn't have even fought Marty, even though Marty, you know, he can pack a punch. He's a small guy. He wouldn't last with me, that's for sure. But Gypsy Auditor wouldn't either. He texts me. Remember Birmingham. Ice chain, pure water. What's that? Remember Birmingham? He texted me saying my comments were sick. He's sick for posting it. Yeah, I know, Frauditor. You know, this is the thing. Gypsy Auditor UK can never ever prove anything. He can prove he's got kids. That's fine, but you know, he can't prove anything else. I just wish one of them would come on, you know, and sort of battle this out, but they don't. You know, I might put the link out just to see. Let's see. We'll have to see this one. If you think. Auditing YouTube. If you think, I haven't seen it on YouTube on GoFundMe. I've seen what he said in his video, but I haven't seen the GoFundMe page just yet. I'm going to report it to the police anyway, and send his videos. So I'm sure they'll be very interested. You know, it's a hard one, isn't it? Because even if it was 100% true, I sound like an idiot, but then I don't think I am, because I don't think he is dead in real life. He'll rob everyone's money. He will fraud it to UK, you know, he will. You know, he's robbing everyone, and people are stupid enough to do it. And I don't understand how they can, you know, one ginger bloke on a bad phone to do a live that you can hardly hear him on. And he gets all this money, but he can't afford phone. He can't afford a new phone or a proper computer equipment. He's an idiot. Twin flames. I wanted my own identity. What is wrong with that? Lee said it was a good idea because all the trolling under that name was too much. Neither myself or the boy's mum would never lie like that. Well, we don't know, twin flames. You haven't come with anything good, you know. Yeah, yeah. What you still, you know, even if I got trolled, I wouldn't change my auditing name. You know, my sorry, channel name, as it were. I just wouldn't. You know, why would you? Because you're letting them win. Twin Flames could be Gypsy Auditor UK. It could be Jade, you know, his partner, or it could be one of his friends. Yeah, auditing YouTube. There is £10 raised so far. If you report it, they will ask for a death certificate. There you go, auditing YouTube. You know, there's no death certificate. You know, Twin Flames, I don't know who you are, but I know you're trying to be that person, but it's again fraud, isn't it? Bear Audits, BBA, Gypsy Auditor UK did. He set it up for the funeral and to give to the family, but you know, why isn't the family doing it themselves? Why ask someone he doesn't know? They don't know him very well. You know, it's all a scam. Living crisis and all that. You know, people in debt. Until we've got the concrete evidence, then show me and show everyone. You know, if you're brave enough to come on here, you know, YouTube to say about it, but you can't come on and say, you know, debate it, then I don't get it. Hang on. Oh, for fuck's sake, please tell me he's not. They didn't even get on. Who's that, BBA? No, I know they didn't, BBA. Haven't you seen the video? I did share the link, mate. It'll be in the comments. I'll put it in the comments, bro. It's one of them where, you know, he's doing it for clicks, likes, and shares, you know, and subs and all that kind of stuff. I see Dog Sniffer. How you doing, mate? All right? Thank you for the nice comment. Hope you subscribed. Hang on, yeah. I wouldn't trust Danny to run a GoFundMe or no one. He'll just hang on. I wouldn't trust Danny to run a GoFund or no one. He'll just take the money himself. He will. That's what I'm trying to warn people on. I'm not 100% what's going on with most of the insects, but I know, like BBA said, they never got on with each other anyway. So I don't get it. I've got no issue with Gypsy personally. He's done nothing wrong to me, but what the fuck is he doing? Go for that. Just, yeah, you've got to look at his video, mate. It's quite embarrassing, to be fair. You know, it's absolutely wrong. But yeah, I couldn't believe it when I saw it earlier. I'm not subscribed to him because I wouldn't, because he's an absolute bellend. Kindale Clark, Danny Ayres was ignoring mostly for months. Now all of a sudden he's upset. He's upset, but mostly tried to get in contact with Danny, but Danny declined. See, there you go. You know, the proof's in the pudding. It really is. Well done for that, Kingdale Clark. You know, have you seen the video, Kingdale Clark, that I put up? Ice Chain Pure Water. Wasn't you sat in Andrews when Stevie told you I was waiting? Yeah, I don't know what to say. I really don't on this subject. I really don't. You know, if anyone, like I said, no one's tried to come up with anything. If anyone has a good idea, what's going on with mostly insects, and there's concrete proof, police report, or anything like this, because if it's suicide, obviously there would be some kind of evidence, or it'll be in the newspaper, you know, article in where he lived.
is asking, is Gypsy still fighting Marty?
Hi, Tom Alex. No, he was supposed to be fighting me afterwards because obviously Marty, Gypsy Order to UK blocked Marty after he had done all that because he knew he wouldn't be doing it. So he called me out and I was up for it, and then Gypsy Order to UK run off. It's quite funny. Yeah, I want to meet him as well, Ice Chain. For kids, your bacon. What's that mean, BBA? For kids, your bacon. You're welcome. Yes, I've seen it. I've been following Gypsy's channel for a while. He actually said some rather nasty things about mostly. I know King Dale Clark. This is what I'm so shocked about, really, that he can come on on a YouTube stream. All right, half of his subscribers aren't there, but because he buys them, as everyone knows. But he seems to, he always plays the victim once he's caused trouble, if you've noticed. And everything he says about people, he's basically reading off his own life. You know, it's people need to start acting like people, adults. I mean, Gypsy can't. But yeah, as soon as I find this GoFundMe, if anyone has the GoFundMe link or anything, can you post it in the chat so I can get that GoFundMe page taken down, please? Anyone? All right, BBA. Sorry about this, bro. Yeah, thanks for coming on, mate. You're welcome anytime. I'm still subscribed. I hope you're subscribed. And make sure you give me a like. Cheers, mate. Take care and look after yourself. Oh, was it? Yeah. Oh, well done, Fraud to UK. Hopefully they do, and they know what people are trying to do to get money. I know a lot of people are running low and everything else, but how sick are you to do that? Water not wank, BBA. No swearing, Fraud said this is my channel. I haven't posted the link yet. I just wanted to speak first and say my thoughts on the subject of Gypsy Order UK. Sorry, Ash, of how much he lies. He does see dog, and he's brilliant at it. Why shouldn't he? Someone needs to. Hang on, there's another big one. Kindale Clark, have you also noticed in Danny Ayres audits when someone stands up to him, his voice goes and for lack of a better word, he craps himself. It leads to him saying absolute disgrace as he is escorted. Yeah, I know that. I think that's brilliant. Yeah, I laugh at them. Like, he really does, doesn't he? He needs to go to Asda to get some nappies, I think. He's an absolute bellend. And have you, London audits? I don't want to take too much of the pee out of him, but he is funny when he talks. He sounds like he's just come from, I don't know, some spasticated ward or something, And that's exactly what Gypsy is, and that's what he promotes. Torbid's crying. Yeah, probably is full there. Won't come on here though, will he? What's that? Torbid's a disgrace. Total knob. Yeah, he is. Torb looks like he's a crackhead. That's what he looks like. He's got he's got a funny, just a funny voice, like a really weird Geordie accent, hasn't he? Like a different Geordie accent. It's really weird. Might be a crackhead Geordie accent. I don't know. It's funny. Kindale Clark, God, you've got them tonight, yeah? Yeah, like you said, if Danny can't get a job, fair enough, but find something better to do, but he won't. He's too long in the tooth. Well, he won't have any teeth if he carries on. That's for sure. Yeah, he lives in the cages with his partner. Yeah, I won't stick up for Jade, Gypsy's girlfriend, anymore because she's just constantly making him do things. Yeah, living in a zoo, eating apples. Yeah, how's he going to do that for all the time without any teeth?
You have to suck on a banana.
Probably all he does with London audits.
Oh no.
Right, guys, put in the chat. 1, if London audits takes it up the arse by Gypsy auditor, or 2, if it's the other way round. Because it's not helping London audits his speech very well, should I say. Oh. No, I know, Kindale Clark. I'm just having a laugh. Optical token. Hang on. I have not lied. I was called by the person who was with him when he died. I'm not sure what proof you want. You should think about his kids and family. Why would we lie about this? It's sick. No, it's sick about lying about it. That's the problem, Optical Turkey, if it is the real person, It's one of them things, isn't it? Someone else comes on and tries to defend, twin flames because they're desperate for money. Yeah, I know Kindale Clark is, yeah. He can't help his speech. Yeah, I know he does. I know. I was only having a laugh. But at least I can say stuff, like, and then apologise after. A viewer's so-called friend, why are you asking for vids, etc.? That's true. Come on, Optical Turkey, if it's the real one. Yeah, I'd like to know. It seems to be only you and Gypsy Auditor UK knows all this at the minute.
Probably Gypsy anyway, in trial.
Yeah. Exactly. But Optical, come on, you've got to come on with a better one, attitude, and 2, the proof. Ice chain, yeah, rest in power, yeah, rest in his flat or wherever he is. You can't say rest in peace because you imagine him looking back at this when he actually comes back on YouTube, and then sees all this. People making gains out of someone's loss, it's not very credible, is it? I mean, most people on YouTube are on universal credit anyhow. Fraud. Oh yeah, council flat. Yeah, sorry, man. We don't know, Sea Dog Sniffer. People are trying to get money for something that we don't even know yet. What's happened. This is the whole problem. This is what I'm trying to ask. Gypsy Auditor UK and Optical Turkey have sort of struck up some kind of deal to make some money. This is the point. I've looked everywhere. There's nothing saying about why he died or how he died or if he's dead. Like I said before, it's like people are saying Elvis Presley is alive, but he's really dead, I'm not trying to laugh at the family if it is true, but if it is true, then I will donate as much money as I can to their family, not anyone else. I know it is, Sea Dog Sniffer. This is the problem. Gypsy Auditor UK is just trying to scam people. So anyone trying to, donate to that channel, just remember, all you're paying for is his baccy and drink or steroids or whatever he's on. Optical, no one knows this, fella. You're not listening. You know, it's sick by people trying to pretend. What about, I don't know, what would you say for Auditor UK? You know, what proof do you think I should ask for? Or anyone in the chat, what do you think we need?
That was a threat.
Yeah, Optical's a wimp, so I wouldn't worry about it.
Saying you eat your own words.
No, that's nothing. That's all he's got, isn't it?
I'll make him eat my smelly socks.
I'll shit in my pants and let him eat them. The thing is, he's all mouth. It's like Gypsy Auditor. He's a wimp as well. Come on, Optical Turkey. Where's this? Are you going to carry on then, fella? No one's saying what he died of. Obviously, they'll say suicidal. But my mate died and it was in the press. But I've looked at the papers and that. There's nothing in there where he lives.
It will be a fake certificate. Overdose.
Yeah, I know, Frauditor. Death certificate into new. Yeah, basically a death certificate, but they wouldn't have that yet until they release the body, which will be probably about 2 days after death, depending on what he died of. Oh, he died yesterday. That's funny because it was about 2 days ago. Gypsy Auditor put it on his channel 2 days ago that he died an hour after waking up. He woke up, so don't lie. This is right. He did yesterday. No, he didn't, because Gypsy said about, when was it? He died on what's the date? Friday. So he died yesterday. You do not get a death certificate straight away. I will leave you to it. This is disgusting. If you choose to disbelieve it, that is on you. No, it's not on us, Optical. We need the proof. You know, a death certificate you get 2 days after they're released, depending what they're actually, you know, what they died of.
7 a.m. yesterday morning, 11 a.m.
Yeah, that's true. Frauders UK. Didn't Gypsy Auditor UK come on in the evening, Friday, late, wouldn't it, or something, and said he's just woke up, like, I just thought he fell asleep, and he got a text from Optical. So the money's either for Optical and Gypsy Auditor UK. Yeah, if he is dead, rest in peace and love to the family, but, you know, yeah, he isn't dead. Not until I see something. Yeah, but why did Gypsy Auditor UK say it was late in the evening? Not 7 a.m. then. No, it's 10 past 7. That's what he's saying. It was 11 at night, 10 p.m. the other night, but now it's this with Optical Turkey. So someone's lying.
He's lying.
Optical's lying.
Yeah.
So is Gypsy.
Yeah.
There's no proof on it. Right, he died at 7 a.m. yesterday, and then he died at 10 past 7. What, did they revive him and then he died again, or what? I posted this year, it was 11 a.m. It's not ice chain. This is the thing. Until we know what's going on, I want to get. I hate scammers. Really hate scammers and paedophiles, and there seems to be quite a few of them and all.
Story's not matching.
Yeah, it's not matching. The stories aren't matching at all, Frauditor. It's not. But Optical, he probably is with us, but you're trying to make a quick buck on a person, on someone else's name, which is quite disturbing. Very sick. Are you sure it wasn't 11 minutes past 7? See, yeah. See, they're not sure, Frauditor. This is a problem. You know, it's, you know, Gypsy wakes up late at night and said he got a text an hour ago from Optical Turkey saying he died. So if it was true, like, that was Friday night, and now he died on Saturday. Who's a magician? It's quite crazy. It really is. It's quite disturbing also, you know. Come on, Optical, you must have something better than this. No, anyone can say anything really, can't they? Because Optical, I will be taking this to the police. I've already got the videos from Gypsy Auditor UK and you know, and a couple of bits off of your channel. So I need to take it to the police. So unless you've got some concrete evidence, then who knows? Yeah, well, Optical, I'm very disappointed in you, fella. Very. You wouldn't see Dog Sniffer, but you read about it all the time, don't you? People trying to make a quick buck off someone's death or someone's illness. You know, I'm sure you're a real person in the real world, like looking at, you know, stuff. You know, it's for gain, it's nothing else. Why would Gypsy Auditor UK ever do a GoFundMe page when he has nothing to do with mostly insects? He doesn't know the family. What do you mean, Ice Chain? Come on. I'm not making anyone looking bad. They've done it for themselves. I'm just bringing the point up that before anyone gets scammed, you know, you've got to be careful. There's no truth in mostly insects' death. I can't explain, you know, how, you know, if it is true, I'll feel so shit. But I don't think I will because I'm not really that close to the guy. But, you know, at the end of the day, I know what Gypsy Auditor UK is capable of in vulnerable people. He likes to play on that. He likes to do it. He likes to bully, you know. Ice Chain, you don't see what I'm doing at all. The only person who see it, you're mental, obviously. Sorry to say that, but, well, I'm not sorry, but, you know, at the end of the day, you know, I'm going off what I know. You know, you can't believe everyone in this world, you know. If you don't believe me and it comes out that I am right, then what are you going to say? I don't know, Sea Dog Sniffer. You know, probably Marty Blackburn might have been. Um, we all had some, you know, he was quite a quiet person anyway until he was on live streams. But Marty Blackburn, Live Free, which he's out of prison now, but he's not on YouTube. You know, I'm not having a go at anyone on here. It's just the fact of the matter is I'm trying to protect people, not to be scammed, you know, out of certain situations that isn't true. I mean, I don't constantly masturbate over my channel, so if I got shut down or struck, it doesn't matter, you know, it doesn't bother me. Yeah, I know Fraud to UK he won't be because mostly didn't like Gypsy anyway, really, and Gypsy didn't like mostly. They didn't have anything good to say about each other. You know, he won't be. You know, mostly it'll be funny if mostly does come on eventually, but you know, he'd be, what's going on? You know, what's all this about? It's quite funny. It's amusing if that happens. I'll probably fall off my chair, but you know, but I'm usually right about these kinds of things. And what does Gypsy UK usually say? Never believe what you read. Yeah, but certain things in the paper are normally true, but people choose to not believe it because that they just don't want to. They think they're right. But usually on a death or a sudden death, there's normally in your local newspaper on Google that someone's died and put his name in. There's nothing. I know he's no celebrity, but I know Gypsy Auditor UK thinks he is. He'll never make it. He can't even spell his own name. You know. Ice Chain, how, can I ask a certain thing? I mean, what is your narrative? Do you just believe, are you a BBC watcher or something? Ice Chain, I don't look bad at all, fella. I don't look bad. I know you follow Gypsy and you lick his ass. That's up to you. But not on my channel. Actually, what I'll do is put you on a timeout because you've been naughty. Ice Chain is now timed out, which is a good thing. Right. Yeah, so guys, thanks for coming on. It's been brilliant. I'll probably leave in about 9 minutes or 8 minutes. Just thought I'd come on for an hour and just just talk about this, because unless anyone else mentions it or anyone else, any other videos or truth behind it, then please, I'd like to see it. I really would like to see it. Optical Turkey, obviously, he's friends with Gypsy Auditor UK, even though they probably haven't met, or even if they have, it was a long while ago. I'm shocked, really. I really am, that this can happen. And Ice Chain, he's just he seems like he's a real friend to Gypsy Auditor UK, I believe. So, sorry, Ice Chain, mate, you're on my channel. If you go against me, that's what happens. And I'm only going for the truth. I don't lie on my channel. And that's something I'm not doing. I just need someone to bring things to the table that are real. Gypsy needs to go. His channel needs to go. He needs to concentrate on his children. Who knows how long he's got with that. Anything can happen. And Gypsy Auditor UK he's a fraud. Yeah. Thank you for that, King Dale Clark, sorry. This is a touchy subject, but if I can get your view quickly on this barge used to house these illegal immigrants. Yeah, it's absolutely disgusting, King Dale Clark. It really is disgusting. I don't agree with the immigration in this country as it is. Too many Asians and everything else. We're just a multicultural country that I don't even know what country we're actually in, to be fair. And to house these barges that fit 500 single men, and it looks like a community centre, with a nice kitchen, nice chairs. It's disgusting. It really is. But what what would my question be to the Prime Minister? It'd probably be, if I was to say to Rishi Sunak, you idiot, I would say to him, why can't you send them back? As soon as they get here, send them back. They've got no documents, they've got no passports, they've got no phones, but they've got nice clothes on. Yeah? People believe too much in the BBC and stuff like that. It's ridiculous. But yeah, the immigration is really worrying because we're going to be overrun, you know, with loads of foreigners, terrorists, child rapists, you name it. You know, we've near enough got it all here now. I know, Kingdale Clark. People are scared about their own shadow sometimes, and you know, I'm all about free speech. You know, if I say something that is really passionate to me, I'll say it until I get to prison. You know, that's saying I'd like, especially with this immigrants. These immigrants are a massive threat to this country. Massive threat. You know, there's been Manchester bombings. There's been London attacks. You know, when does it stop? It only stops when we stop letting these terrorists in our borders. You know, why aren't we stopping anyone? Everyone in the world are laughing at us. They are, and that's fact. The Americans think we're a joke, and we are. I mean, are we British? Pfft, who knows? I know, Kingdale Clark. It's horrible, isn't it? You know, I've been called racist as well at least 3 times in recent years, just for being honest. Yeah, exactly. You know what? I was at a hotel with my partner in Birmingham, right? We went to Birmingham. Christ, that's like Luton, but a bit bigger. But we went into a hotel and there was shit stains on the actual quilt and stuff. And I went down there angry at the receptionist. I think he was Polish or something. He was white, but I had to go at him, and he goes, "Why are you being racist?" Well, I'm not racist because you're white. How am I being racist? You know, this is the excuse people are going to go for every single time. And we've got to fight on this. We really, really have. If you love your country, then you fight. Because all the soldiers and the war, you know, the Second World War, the First World War, and everything else was to bring our freedoms. But we haven't got any freedoms anymore. You know, no one listens to us. It's all right for them to Muslims and that to build mosques in our towns, what we don't want, so they can organise terror and stuff like this. Who knows? You know, we're in a lot of danger. You know, this is supposed to be a Christian country, but Christian left the country probably 20 odd years ago, 30 years ago. It was around when I was a kid in the 90s. You know, well, middle 80s really. Where's that? Ireland are getting it as well, as you know, American as well. And legally, we should tell people it's planned. It is planned because a lot of people in this country don't want to work. You know, a lot of people, and it's quite disturbing, you know, to see. And then and then say the cleaning jobs. The cleaning jobs, are out there, but English people don't want to do them. The only people that want to do them jobs are the foreigners coming over here. It's like the NHS. You can't really pick up the NHS because nurses can't speak English. Most of them are rude to you. You know, there's not, in my eyes, the only heroes are heart surgeons, brain surgeons, and people like that are on like 300,000 a year. You know, it's quite disturbing what's happening. Yeah, um, Kingdale Clark. Yeah, that's true. Security guards are all foreigners, mostly black, to be fair, Africans, and they can't speak very good English. They don't know our laws, but they'll work 12 to 15 hours a day on 10.70 an hour, and that's something I wouldn't work for. If it's £20 an hour, yeah, probably, and that's where we should be now. You know, we should be in line with £20 an hour. But the funny thing is, the people who are governing our country are making more than we are. You know, they're making money out of us. You know, it's horrible. We're not going to be a country much longer. We're not going to be the UK. And it's a shame. You know, I'm thinking of moving to Spain with my partner, but we'll see. But all right, guys, I'm gonna say good night. Take care. I respect you all, the honest ones, anyway. Respect to everyone. I'm not being horrible to anyone, and if it is true, I will find out, and then I'll do another live. But I can't see that being very positive at the moment. But anyway, guys, take care. Really take care. I think Pap and all that are on tonight, so I'm going over to them. I'll see you on the next vid. Take care, guys. Respect.